Alright, welcome back again to A Programmer Plays Oceanhorn. You'd think I'd be better at that. Oceanhorn Chronos Dungeon. This is episode 4. In our previous episode, we made it some of the way into World 3. I decided not to do what I did in the second episode and try and power through to the end of the world. Because, we still got a ways to go. We have made significant headway on the leveling of our characters. So, I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, I'm seeing how the frostbolt works. The frostbolt doesn't work how I expected it to. I thought it was just going to be a projectile that, went out forwards and caused some frost damage, but I am super on board for this, spinning thing that I'm getting here. That's pretty cool. Feeling nerfed a little bit here, which is interesting. He is the one character that doesn't have the upgraded weapon. We haven't found the hidden switch wherever it is for his trident, which is low-key killing me. I'm so curious as to where it is, but we don't know. The frostbolt just keeps going. I'm pretty on board with that. The timing mismatch, little, I don't want to say distracting or worrying or anything, but I would prefer it not happen. I'm somewhat confident that it's a visual glitch and not actually impact. Oh hell, I was not paying attention. I do like that kind of a situation where anytime we're healing up like that, we tend to... Oh, okay, so we drop our items where we die. That's interesting. Not what I was expecting. Firebolt is not particularly strong, which is a little bit of a bummer, but not terribly surprising either. What was I saying? I completely lost track of my thought process. Something about dropping it. Yeah, it's gone. Frost orbit behind us is actually pretty nice. Makes it way harder for us to get flanked, which is good, because that is a concern, especially with this character. The direction I meant to dodge, but I'll take it. I'm super curious what, like, Risk 100 looks like. Like, is there anything special that happens other than our characters just absolutely going ham on their damage output? Man, the toad thing continues to be like way better than I feel like it should be. Like, I was expecting like a, you know, one every like 20 hits would become a toad, and maybe that is what is happening, and I'm just getting more hits off than I realize. Surprisingly long level. Okay. Damn. Oh shit, I should not have done that. Oh, it's such a stupid error to make. Alright, well, we have to live with it. What I needed to do was refresh his item inventory and then bring him back. Because now, like, we just don't have the white tomes anymore. And now he's out of commission. Woof. That's rough. That's such a stupid thing to do. pretty peeved at myself for doing that.
The peak of summer and the hurting heat it brings.
Like, we're gonna have our guy back, but we're still gonna be in a rough shape in terms of not having any revival items now. Because I feel like she's just a better matchup against these guys. And that's probably true. Like, probably every enemy has someone who's like best suited against them, and probably every one of our characters has an enemy that they are the best at. Less confident about that second one than the first one, but the range stuff, like, it seems pretty logical that the archers kind of like the go-to. To rank up. Gosh. Alright. I gotta start taking these later levels more seriously. Good. Not like that. The Vase of Skylark. Small increase to basic attack, moves somewhat faster. Basic attacks have a moderate chance of setting enemies on fire. Basic attacks shoot 2 arrows. Gosh, that seems pretty good. Because presumably that would mean that we're doing double damage. Walk through spikes without taking damage. Let's invest in this one, though not sure that it's necessary yet, you know. But we get that kind of by accident before. What I need is for the white totem, or a white tome to drop so that we can switch back to it, but I doubt that it's going to happen. Lizard wand. And I feel like Blizzard wand could be pretty good in the hands of the mage, but damn, I really thought I'd be able to spin that off in time. Keep it rolling. I do feel silly having let the let the old man die, but it's fine. It's fine. Earth demon. To be kind of unreasonably good at boss fights.
This reality is just one facet of a multiverse. Each time you venture to the Chronos dungeon, the world and adventurers change.
Risk 100. Here we go. I'm a little tempted to just lean all the way in on mage. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm gonna just fully invest in mage and see how that shakes out for me. For a moment I thought that I had gotten the can't move bug again, and I was about to be so sad. Really, just another trap. Don't trust it. Another hero. Interesting. That one was fairly obvious what was going on. Check this one, even though I don't really expect there to be anything. Level up. Let's invest in this one, even though I'm slightly unsure if it's gonna do what I'm hoping it will. By slightly unsure, I mean very unsure. Continuing to face the wrong way entirely. Honestly, I should probably be avoiding the coins now, because better to have the max risk and one-hit kill. Well, not that we have the one-hit kill yet, so.
Holy people heal over time.
What? Which of us is holy? I guess the knight? Because he's like a paladin? Ah, okay. Heat. Got the heat resistance, so this is your time to shine, baby girl. one that I saw that I was like, oh man, I gotta have that. I've already forgotten. Setting enemies on fire, knockback range is increased, you're small, increased basic attack, shoot 2 arrows, which feels like a double. So I guess we'll invest in this one. Actually better than I was hoping, because this is doing the thing where I can be less accurate with my shots. Great. Yeah, Archer slaps. Might as well, I guess. I have horribly underutilized the items in this playthrough. Alright. But I don't have a key, so no go for me. Watch the key have been just like a tiny bit south, and I just never went that way. Yeah. Yep. Right here. Okay, I'm not gonna pick up that goddess coin because I mentioned before, the difference between 1 point of risk probably isn't that much, but if I can get my hands on one of the upgrades, very sneaky. So the thing that gave it away was that there was an enemy health bar. That's pretty fun that the enemy health bar gave it away. It's like, you know, if you're playing D&D and you heard an enemy behind a wall or something. Alright, and we're actually not going to touch the rest of that. I'm just glad to have found the secret. That's fun.
Manage risk by killing most of the enemies on each floor.
Sticking at risk 100. Alright, it's not super hot. Okay, that ain't working out for us. That was stupid of me, to be honest. close to death right now. There we go. I want to invest in the mage, mostly because I'm anticipating the mage being like the centerpiece to my boss fighting plan, but I could easily see that not being true. Shit. Fuck. Alright, that's pretty bad. I'm not actually totally sure what killed me there. Probably this thing? KOs. Ooh. Wait, why are... No. Really? Either of these is... Oh, okay. Another cheeky little secret there. Hold on, let's double check. Yeah, okay. Very cheeky. So the trolls don't count as regular enemies, which, fair enough. These guys don't count as regular enemies? I guess because of their summoned status? I find that slightly suspect. I'm also slightly disappointed that the skeleton there doesn't count as a regular enemy. To risky health.
After completing World 4, you can revisit the previous worlds to collect more
Aha.
treasures and experiences.
Okay, that actually answers a question that I've been wondering on. Because it feels like this is intended to be, you know, a crawler, like, you know, really, like, going into it. But so far, it's been fairly like, all right, you just go down this straight path.
Champions of Arcadia, oh, how I wish you had turned back. This dungeon, you, me, Chronos himself, we are all one. Bound by our arches of existence, intertwined by fate. I cannot let you lay your hands on the Paradigm Hourglass. No, not for another 800 years can Arcadia be saved.
That lines up with the
A
timeline that we
child will
know.
be born, and destiny lays a path before this child such that every step will lead to the restoration of Arcadia. But now is not the time.
Guy's logic doesn't super make sense.
This is as far as you go.
Because why do you need to restore
the
something
great
if
chronicler, the servant
prevented it
of
from being
Chronos,
destroyed?
the servant of time itself, will stop you.
All right. Here we go. In progress save. Ah, that was... angle was slightly wrong. No, keep hitting him. Missed. Very important angle. That's a level up for our archer. Alright, Great Chronicler defeated. In progress save. Alright, let's see what happens now. Still don't know how to get to thingy. If I could make a wish from the Paradigm Hourglass, I would like to return home back to my family. The waviness of everything is really throwing me off here. Great Chronicler's Journal, Part 6 out of 8. Night. That handsome young face I would recognize any day. Decades and centuries go by, that young adventurers like him rise to defend their beliefs. But just as I've seen them rise, I have seen them fall. However, bravery is not a fault. Cowards die many deaths, as they say, but the brave only one. You defeat the Great Chronicler? That can't be. He was just here, muttering something about the fate of Arcadians. Time. Alright. So, definitely... Okay, we should invest this. Second character that can walk through spikes? Great. I definitely want you to have this. Got bombs? No, that's okay. You have to say. Most of us were taken here by Triloth during the attack on the White City. Some of us got lost in the ancient ruins and found this place. Some have even seen the new Arcadia. Time to check what's behind the windmill. Behind the windmill, you say? Well, Last time I checked, it was just like a storm wand. All right. That's, like, I'm not against it, but it doesn't feel like revelatory, you know? It does make me wonder if this is a thing, though, because lightning here... I don't know, it feels like that's a hint. I'm just not quite putting the pieces together. I wonder if the original intent was to enter all these houses and they just decided not to do that for some reason. Travel through the realm of Chronos with such ease. Who are you? Where do you come from? Oh, my risks dropped all the way to 57. Interesting. Still no closer to figuring out what's going on with that. I assume that the intention here is that this is like the heat that we're seeing. That's why the screen distort. But I could also see this being like a, oh, you know, time starting to fall apart because you defied the chronicler. The world is so beautiful. I'm grateful for this little place, but even then I was just a quiet time. I mangled that reading. Do you know that each new game is different and they get a different set of levels with new characters? What does that mean? I have no idea. It's just existential theory. Once I find this, I'm probably going to be mad because it's going to be super obvious. But... Gate is locked by a hidden mechanism. Hidden mechanisms? Alright, screw it. Onwards. A little ways into this world.
People receive extra healing from pickups.
World 4. Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. risk mine is fine. Alright. Not what I actually want, but that's okay. You take that. I like this cog thing they got going on here. Risk up. More enemies. This is a fairly wild set of items. Alright. We will have no excuse for screwing up the revives now. Why is the music getting so intense? Take a gander. So for her, for the mage, damage by wands, meh. True believer, meh. Potion expertise, meh. The only thing really left for us to like focus on getting for her is Storm of Tomes, and I don't even particularly want. Like, I do want it just for thoroughness, but, like, I think we've already got the better one. So, yeah, let's keep focusing on Archer for now. Probably better than the Blizzard one, but diamond. Alright. 21. Yeah, we'll switch out for that. Kind of wild that we've gotten to the point where I'm like ignoring money. shops haven't really, like, we only see the shops infrequently. And there's just not much that I want to buy from them. Like, I've got enough money by default to get what I need from them. So I kind of wish that there was a little bit more going on with that. You know, maybe something similar to Crypto the Necrodancer's merchant, who's just in the world, who would, you know, sell you like heals and item replenishment and stuff. Didn't even notice you. That's cool. Ball and chain. Gonna go check these two chests just in case they are also Jin totem. Jin was one of the dudes in Oceanhorn 2. Yeah, I'll take him over Mesmeroth. I feel kind of bad about not having to use Mesmeroth
receive
now.
extra healing from pickups.
Yep, we've heard that before. Okay, everybody but her has a damage boost, so... what's his level up situation? I want to get Berserk. I do kind of want to get treasure chest 1. Lockpicking would be cool. Lethal 1 would actually be pretty cool for bosses and stuff, so we'll use him this mission. Maybe we won't. maybe I'll struggle in here instead. No cost. Yeah. 3 arrows though. Dashing would be pretty good. Ball increase. Let's. Character has a good chance of killing a regular enemy with a single hit, and that's not related to the risk, which is interesting. Thinking about this in terms of boss stuff, like this is probably the best one for me to focus on. So I'll get this. I don't know. It doesn't seem useful, but maybe I've misunderstood what Peak of Seasons is. It seems like I would have assumed Peak of Seasons would be like, hey, there's a season that comes along after like you've been through all the other seasons. Alright, we could leave, obviously, but I do want to see if we can find the treasure chest. Then we'll leave. Well, that was unnecessarily risky. It doesn't feel like her special attack really works very well in the trolls, which is interesting. Oh, found the keys. Purple chest, which is purple pendant. Purple pendant eater. Very new. Crimson tone. What do we think that does? Let's find out. Oh. Surely it's not like invincibility or something. A lot of trolls. Alright, so what is this key? They open the one door. Another locked door over here that I completely overlooked? Yes. Alright, hold on. This turkey leg. I'm locking myself in on attacks that I shouldn't be. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Another level in the bag.
Cursed people bring a danger with them. With each floor, the risk keeps rising.
That feels like more flavor than anything else. Alright. Let's call it here. Let's do one more. My thinking being that the next episode, if I called it here, I might be just a little bit long on the next episode. So one more here will balance things out, hopefully. Alright, 3 arrows. Really just filling the world with shafts. Don't clip that. It's super interesting that that pufferfish enemy is the way that it is. You know? It feels like a special enemy in this game, and it's like, okay, but why? Glad I just got this 3-arrow upgrade. Also glad that the skeletons sometimes forget where I am and stand around. That. there's a meta with the Gen totem where like deliberately wait until you're hurt and then pull it. Didn't fully absorb. Did I get a heal when I used the hero totem? Chili. I assume that that's a damage buff. That they warp you is maybe a little like I wish that was tweened. By which I mean I wish that there was, you know, a few frames where it moves you over instead of just instantly are there. Tween is short for in between. It's mostly an animation term. You'll see it in reference to like Flash stuff all the time because Flash was big on tweening between vectors. Shit, she's down. Oh, done fucked up now. But in practice, this. Now we're back at it. Back on our bullshit. Probably the toughest like survive room we've gotten, other than the time that we got trapped in a doorway. There we go, another level in the bag, and oh, we're back here. All right, this will actually be a good place to start next episode. So there we go. Gonna call it here. It's pretty solid leveling, I feel like. Obviously, the knight's been kind of sadly abandoned, but getting some good levels on Huntress. The mage remains quite powerful, I feel like. Yeah, good stuff. I'm enjoying this game. Hope you guys are enjoying this series, and I will see you in the next episode tomorrow. Until then, bye!